My brothers and sisters, you are now watching The Gamer 2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need. And I hope you enjoy the video.
The hands of death could not defeat me. The sisters of fate could not hold me. And you will not see the end of this day. I will have my revenge! God dang, that hurt my throat. Alright, so God of War Ascension. Let's start with the story first, shall we? Alright, so the story for God of War Ascension, okay? First off, my brother does not know if it was just me. But this story, it was confusing as heck. Like, there were times throughout the story where I'm like, hold on, time out. Can someone please catch me up on what's going on right now? Like, and I don't think, here's the thing. I don't think it was the storyline itself. It's the way they told the story, which is what made it so confusing. So, pretty much, first off, if you don't know, God of War Ascension is a prequel. Now, someone correct me if I'm wrong here. God of War Ascension takes place before Chains of Olympus, which was a PSP game, and it also takes place like 10 years before what happened in the original God of War, which was a PS2 game. So pretty much, to sum it all up, it's a prequel. And pretty much what the story's about, without spoiling anything, before the whole Titans and the gods thing went down, there was a war between the Primordials, and the Primordials were beings who, I guess, forged the earth. They created the Furies to torture whoever broke their blood oath to the gods. Kratos, he's trying to break his blood oath Kratos is trying to break his blood oath to Ares. He's like, screw you, Ares, I don't want to serve you no more. So he's trying to break his blood oath to Ares, and in turn, he's being tortured by the Furies, and at the same time, he's trying to find out about his past. That's literally pretty much what this story is about. Was it my favorite storyline out of the God of War series? No. Was it as epic as God of War 3? Hell to the no. But if you're a God of War fan, I think you'll like the game. It's just the storyline, the way they told it. It could have been way better. So the reason why it was confusing is, okay, so you're playing the game, bam, you get to a cutscene, and then it'll say 3 weeks before. So then you're playing the 3 weeks before part, and then it'll flash back to where you were then, and then it'll have another flashback to where you're playing 2 weeks before, and then it was too many flashbacks. And then once you're playing the flashback part, and then it will go back to where you were before that flashback happened, and by that time you forgot how you got there. It's like, wait, where am I? It was too many flashbacks. I think they could have told the story way better, and that's why it was confusing to me. Was it a bad storyline? No. I think if they told it differently without having all these flashbacks, it would have been better, but it made it confusing. But I like the story, you know. As far as the gameplay goes, if you've been playing God of War, you know what God of War is about. It's about it's a hack and slash game. Blood is splattering all on your screen. You're freaking decapitating heads, freaking slicing boobs, freaking breaking necks, freaking stabbing brains. And you know what God of War is about. It's a hack and slash game. Very gruesome kills, you know. From time to time, there are some puzzles which God of War has always had, you know, some type of puzzles, you know. That's cool. It's always great to add puzzles that makes the gamer think. You know, you don't want them to just be breezing through your story. Someone please be with a brother. God of War Ascension, there were some puzzles in this game where I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I literally was stuck on one puzzle for over 3 hours. I got so pissed off that I'm like, screw this game. I'm getting, like, I got off the game. Then I get back on it. I still can't solve it. There was one puzzle in this game where I had to look online to see how to solve it. It was just like, screw that. I'm done. So the puzzles, not all puzzles were hard, but there were some to where you did get stuck on them for a while. So I'm not taking off points for that or nothing, but I'm just saying some of the puzzles were just ridiculous. But saying that, you know, like I said, it's God of War. If you've been playing God of War, you know how the gameplay is going to be. So let's move on to that multiplayer though. Y'all know me. Y'all know I'm a single player guy. I would prefer a great single player as opposed to a great well, in certain cases it does differ, but in most cases I prefer a great single player as opposed to a great multiplayer, which is why, dude, I cannot wait for The Last of Us. I know this is a God of War review and I'm talking about, well, actually, now that I think about it, I can talk about The Last of Us. If you wanted to buy God of War Ascension, it's funny, I'm still bringing in The Last of Us no matter what. But God of War Ascension was said to have early access to the demo of The Last of Us. I'm thinking you buy the game, bam, you can play the demo of The Last of Us, dude. That video I did where I was staring at the countdown just watching it, that countdown is still going. You can't play the demo until May 31st. So pretty much we got trolled by Naughty Dog, but I just wanted to add that in there. Y'all know me, I'm a single player guy. The second I heard, okay, God of War online multiplayer, I said, tacked on. Like, I did not see how that could work. Someone even sent me a code to get in the God of War Ascension beta before this even came out, and I didn't even put in the code because I'm like, I won't enjoy it. Like, I know I would hate the multiplayer. Dude, no lie, I was shocked as heck playing this. This multiplayer is a legit multiplayer. I'm playing the multiplayer, actually having fun. I'm like, wait, am I supposed to be having fun playing this game? Or like it's a legit multiplayer. Like you can rank up, you can customize your guy, you can unlock new armor, new abilities. You can go to training mode and learn the moves, because there's actually skill. Like if you play the game, you can have more skill than others. Like, it's a legit multiplayer, and you can tell Santa Monica actually put effort into this multiplayer, and I'm all for that. Hey, if a game which did not have a multiplayer mode previously wants to add it, I'm all for that. But if you're gonna do it, you go all out. Don't freaking just put in a multiplayer to put one in, because then you're gonna end up like Tomb Raider. So I'm all for that. You can tell they put in effort, just like Uncharted. Uncharted did not have a multiplayer previously. They put it in and it worked out well. So I'm all for that, you know. But like I said, the multiplayer is legit, man. I think the game types it has is a team favor of the gods. You can capture altars and open chests and kill people, and whoever has the most, whatever team has the most points at the end of the game wins. There's 4v4. You can play 2v2, and I think even 8v8. I'm not sure, but the point is, God of War multiplayer actually works. So it has a team favor of the gods game type. It has a capture the flag game type, and match of champions, which is pretty much a free for all. You can go to training mode to learn the moves. Like you can actually, this game actually takes some sort of skill. I can't even believe I'm saying this right. Like, God of War multiplayer works. It's legit. I'm all for that. If you're gonna put in effort in your multiplayer, bam, do it. Do it every time, because now God of War has replayability that it did not have before, and I'm all for that, you know. Once you beat the game, you unlock the Titan difficulty, which I could just imagine playing that jump, especially on one of the I could just imagine playing on Titan difficulty. But so you unlock the Titan difficulty, and once you beat the game, you unlock New Game Plus, which is pretty much, if you want to play the game over New Game Plus, you can choose different costumes for Kratos, and you can basically look different while playing as Kratos in a different costume. And also you find these artifacts while playing the game, and each artifact, they have a power, and in New Game Plus you can use those artifacts and whatever power they got, I guess you can use it. But however, if you're playing New Game Plus, you cannot unlock trophies. So I guess it's just for fun. But saying that, it adds replayability. Once you beat the game, you unlock a new difficulty. You got New Game Plus. You got a freaking legit multi. I can't get over that, dude. I can't get over that. It's a legit multiplayer. So God of War Ascension, it does have replayability, more replayability than the previous God of Wars for sure. So, but what you want to know is, oh yeah, okay, my brother, I see what you're saying. The story is good, but the storyline is kind of confusing. You know, the gameplay is God of War. We know what to expect, right, my brother? Yeah, you right. Okay, and the multiplayer, you saying it's legit? Okay, but what I need to know is it worth the 60 bones? Well, my brother. Yes, this game is worth the 60 bones. Listen, if you got a PS3, of course God of War is an exclusive game. One of the best exclusives that you can get on the PlayStation 3. By the way, you did see that I didn't even mention the graphics, because you think God of War, you just know the graphics are going to be great. The graphics are great, of course. You know, but, you know, yes, it's worth the 60 bones. You know, it offers a storyline, which I think it is, overall, it is a good addition to the God of War series. Do I think the storyline could have been told better? Yes. But if you're a God of War fan and you got a PS3, this is a great exclusive that you can only get on PS3. If I had to give the game a score, I still don't think it was better than God of War 3 story-wise, but it has more replayability than God of War 3. God of War 3 was just so epic, especially the boss fights. The boss fights in God of War 3 were so epic. They did have some good boss fights in this one too, but overall, epicness-wise and campaign-wise and story-wise, it wasn't better than God of War 3, but it offers more. So, I'm gonna give God of War Ascension a 9 out of 10. This game is worth the 60 bones. If you bought this game full price, you're not disappointed. The only disappointment I have for this game is the fact that I cannot play The Last of Us. I might be the biggest The Last of Us fan out there. I don't know anyone who wants this game more than I do. But saying that, God of War is definitely. I'm glad I bought this game, you know, and I see myself playing this game over and over and over again. And it has a multiplayer, replayability. What more do you want? I give it a 9 out of 10. It's worth the 60 bones. Saying that, hope you guys enjoyed my review. The next game I'm getting, BioShock Infinite. Let's go.